We just be have a right laugh, eh? Don't we? It's not half bad in bedroom department now, is it, eh? You go for that, wouldn't you? Specialist prawning. You having that? Eh? You having it?
Who are you talking to?
Oh, it's Gladys, isn't it?
No, it's Daphne.
Yeah, well, do you know, I wonder why she weren't paying much attention, love. That's what it is.
What were you talking to her about?
Just, well, you know how she gets, don't you? Just cheering her up. Happy pig's a tasty pig, innit? I'll see you later.
Nicola's had her own way for long enough. Goodness knows how. I mean, she's nought to look at. She's got about as much charm as trapped wind. Now, it's about time somebody stood up to her.
Why don't you take the coffee over?
She's spoiled. She's selfish. She's got a vicious streak as wide as the Tyne Tunnel. If I were you, I'd have jumped her long since.
Right, here you go. Light and fluffy, just the way you enjoy it. Not only. Did you have to lay it on so thick? Couldn't you see you're upsetting him?
If he was that upset, he would have followed the poisoned witch. Pity he hadn't.
This is his home.
And he couldn't face sharing it with her. He was glad to get shot of her, only he won't admit it.
Jamie, when you finished your round, would you mind popping into the B&B to help Terry? I've got to go into Houghton.
Again?
Yeah, I've got things to do.
Like collecting your ring?
Yes, if it's ready. Is that okay?
What? Don't you find it a tad ironic that you've had the ring so long it needs cleaning and we haven't even fixed a date yet?
Hadn't occurred to me.
Then why don't we fix one?
Well, we will.
Now.
Not now, Jamie. I haven't got my diary. I'm busy.
Right, when then?
Well, soon. Okay?
Yeah.
But you do understand why I had to take her in, don't you?
Yes, I do, Paul. But I am not being driven out by her, okay?
Things will get better. They will settle down. After we cleared the air yesterday.
Oh, I wish I could believe that. She resents me being there. It's obvious.
It's too bad. She'll have to accept it. I decide who lives here. Nicola understands that.
Ah, perfect timing. Did you remember the milk?
Naturally.
Oh, I didn't set a place for you, Katie. I wasn't sure if you did breakfast.
Of course she does. She can't go to work on an empty stomach.
Oh, come on, Paul. You don't get a fabulous figure like Katie's by wolfing down her full English every morning.
Who said anything about a full English?
But do you know what? It's fine. I'll have something when I get there, okay? I've bought some supplies for the office anyway.
Are you sure?
Positive. I don't want to put Nicola to any trouble. No, nothing's too much trouble for my new housemate.
So you're going ahead then?
You know what, love?
With what we discussed yesterday, the proposal?
Oh, yeah, defo, yeah.
Bit of a giveaway, that. Not that I'm saying that you're not a new man or
Hey, look,
anything.
no, I'm not offended, right? You know, up till now I've been a total dinosaur to the persuasion, but I'm going to change, so...
So are you going for the romantic touch, like I suggested?
Right. This is what I thought, yeah? Picnic, take her out to a secluded spot, right when wind's blowing through her hair, glass of bubbly in her hand, I'm just going to pop it big when it's going to be buzzing.
I'm sure she'll say yes. I would. I mean, not that I'm dropping hints or anything. No, I got in a bit of a muddle yesterday. And it's not actually that I'd say yes, because you're not asking me, and I know you never would. It's lovely, anyway, I think so.
You're a sweetheart, you know. I appreciate it.
Good luck.
What is wrong with you today?
What do you mean, what's wrong with me today?
I told Dad that I saw you talking to the pigs.
And I bet you talk to them all the time. I bet you've got one of them imaginary mates.
Yeah, 'cause that's normal. I'm a small child with an overactive imagination. You're supposed to be an adult.
You know, you're also a smelly little grass, and you ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Hey!
Yeah.
No, talking to pigs is one thing, but ironing shirts? Hey, what's not normal?
Oh, hey, come here, lean forward. I'll give you a cup of smooth.
Get off!
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh, what is going on with Louise?
Well, she's off shopping in Otten.
I know that, Terry, very funny. I mean, what is going on inside that cute Antipodean bonnet of hers?
She's your fiancée, you tell me.
£2.40, please, Terry. I told you yesterday, she's still avoiding me. And when I do manage to get hold of her, she still can't wait to get away.
You know what women are like.
I do not. Don't have a clue. Anyway, I'm not interested in women. I'm interested in Louise. Now, you would tell me if you knew something, wouldn't you?
Well, of course I would.
There you go, Brenda.
Thanks, love. I think she's hiding something, if you don't mind me saying so.
Oh, thank you very much, but that's what I'm worried about.
Any chance of a coffee, Brent?
Oh, I'm on my way.
Hiya.
Hello.
Everything all right at Paul's?
Terrible.
Oh, so you two are getting on okay?
It isn't Paul, it's Katie. She's just so perfect, she gets on my nerves. The house isn't big enough for 3.
You can put up with it for a while, can't you?
Until Katie decides to move on.
Look, I'm sorry about yesterday. I did my best to stand up to Val.
I know.
She is a nightmare to live with. It would never have worked, the 4 of us under one roof. You're much better at staying with Paul.
I want to live with you.
I feel the same. But I want it to be a place of our own.
Do you mean that?
Of course. But until we find somewhere, we're going to have to live apart. Hopefully it won't be for very long.
Bye, love.
Bye.
Oh.
Hey, up.
Hey.
Oh. Is Eli around?
Oh, him. Away with the fairies. Yeah, probably halfway to Marsby now.
He's been acting strangely. He's been talking to the pigs.
Yeah, ironing shirts.
You don't think he's taking drugs, do you?
What? No. Nah. He didn't say why he was ironing his shirt, did he?
No, he's acting court, same as he always does.
So he's in a good mood.
As far as I could tell.
Didn't say what he had planned for today, did he?
OK, come on. What do you know?
No. Well, I have my suspicions, but...
Well, are you going to tell us? Or are you going to stand there like a lamppost waiting for a dog?
Well, let's put it this way. He's more likely to be on his way to Venus than Mars.
Oh, for heaven's sake, spit it out, man.
Well, I shouldn't really say, but... Well, I think it's possible, it's just possible that he might be going to propose to Debbie today.
What? The 10-strong syndicate all work at Houghton Electricals. They toasted their raffle winner with champagne.
Oh, what did they win?
Right, can you put the paper away, please? It's time to get started.
She hasn't finished yet.
What's going on?
Oh, there's been a big raffle win in Houghton.
How much?
Well, that's what we're trying to find out.
Right, Lexi, time is money.
A timeshare in Portugal worth £14,000.
That's good, isn't it?
Between 10 people.
Don't knock it. It's still enough for a new frock and a night with a toy boy.
You wouldn't.
I think she would.
Why, what would you do? Upgrade to a motorcycle?
Oh, no. Scooter's more than enough for me. Don't think I was born to be wild. Oh. Can't see myself in leathers.
Oh, away, man. Stop being so boring.
I'd have a holiday.
Oh, not another Norwegian cruise.
Oh, not after the last one. No, I fancy the Maldives. I can see myself on a hammock under a palm tree sipping a pina colada.
Oh, it's more like it.
Yeah, Rodney came round to see Gabby yesterday. He was selling some sort of raffle tickets.
Well, not with prizes like that.
I've no idea. I told him I wasn't interested.
Right, OK, thank you. You've had your fun. Now get to your machines. Chop, chop.
Excuse me, what do you think you're doing?
My job.
In case you've forgotten, I happen to be the boss, and I'm talking to my employees, so if you don't mind... Right, and I give Rod as a bell.
He has got more chance of marrying that piggy we're talking to.
Are you sure it's not some kind of joke?
No. He's dead serious. He reckons he can give Debbie what she wants.
Well, he's kidding himself. Debbie might be a pain in the backside, but she's not stupid.
He seems to think that Debbie wants Sarah back. And if she's married, she's got a better chance of getting her.
You saying that Debbie wants to fight for custody?
It's what Eli reckons.
Well, I've seen her growing closer to Sarah for a long time and I've wondered what's going on.
My wife's reaction a bit funny yesterday.
Well, I'd be thrilled to bits if it were true. There's nothing I'd like better, but... Why would she want to marry Eli?
He says they've got something special.
But she'd never say yes in a million years. Would she?
perfume?
Hey, no, get it right, yeah? That's ordered at toilet and it weren't cheap neither.
Well, I'm sure the punters will appreciate it.
No, no, I was doing you a favour when I was driving for you yesterday, and I'm prepared to do a shift this afternoon if you'll do something for me in return.
You're not getting any more money?
I don't want any more money. I want to take you out for lunch. What do you think?
Why would I want to go for lunch with you?
Because you never give yourself a proper break, do you? You've got a spanner in that and you're shoving food down your gob. It's over, it's not good for you.
Right, what's the catch?
There's no catch.
You've been acting really weird these past few days. You're up to something.
Now listen, I'm offering you the milk of human kindness here. Plus, Scram, what's wrong with that?
Where are you taking me?
Picnic.
Oh, you cheapskate.
I just didn't think you would be sat in a fancy restaurant.
Actually, I wouldn't mind.
Where's your sense of adventure, eh? We're going to be basking in the arms of Mother Nature over here. Go on, buzz off it. Honestly, you'll love it.
Hey, I reckon we could afford this.
What?
Jack's old place is still on the market.
It's way out of our price range.
It'd be perfect.
Even if we could afford it, it's right across the road from your dad's.
Handy for the barn.
Do you really want to live that close to him and Val?
I thought you wanted us to live together as soon as possible.
How much are we talking about?
I reckon 15 grand deposit and fees on top.
We don't have that kind of money.
We've got the advance from the books, that's a start.
Yeah, and what about the rest?
My millionaire, ecstasy.
I don't fancy your chances.
Well, whatever he says, I'm entitled to something.
I hope that's your last will and testament.
It's a flaming shopping list. Why didn't it write a will?
Because your life expectancy's taken a sudden dip.
What's up with you now, man?
Can I get you anything?
Nothing for me, love.
No, I'm going in all, so you...
No, you're not.
You're not keeping him here against his will.
No, family discussion. You don't mind chatting to me, do you?
No, it's all right, love. It's highlight of my morning.
Have you been to see Debbie yet?
It's got nothing to do with you.
Of course it's got something to do with me. Did you ask her? Eh? Did you?
Does Marlon know he's got something?
Yes or no?
Look, it's my business, just...
The last thing Debbie needs is for a useless, low-life piece of filth like you asking her to marry him.
You don't know that, though, do you? You don't know what she thinks, man.
Well, you're not listening, are you? You and her getting wed is never going to happen. I'm not having our Sarah brought up by you. And even if Debbie said yes, I'd stop it, one way or another, so forget it. All right?
You can't tell me what to do, right? And you can't tell Debbie neither. She makes her own mind up, Zach.
I'm warning you.
Look, if you're going to start shouting, I shall have to ask you to leave.
No, it's all right, love. I've said what I came to say.
Listen, you can warn me as much as you want, yeah? You could beat me up right now and put me in hospital. You're not going to stop me, man. Not this time. Just try and leave it now.
Good morning!
Morning! What are you doing here?
Val asked me to have a word with your staff.
Well, they're supposed to be working.
Take no notice of her, Rodney.
No, we never do.
I won't keep them long, I promise.
Told him you were selling raffle tickets.
And we fancy a little flutter.
Well, I am delighted to hear that.
So, come on, how much?
Well, it is a very exclusive charity.
How exclusive.
£50 a ticket.
What?
50 quid? Yeah, well, you have to consider the prizes on offer. I mean, an all-expenses-paid trip to Venice, a car, a weekend in London, and much, much more. Now, these things do not come cheap.
Yeah, maybe not, but I can't afford 50 quid.
No, none of us can.
What if we all chip in? What do you think?
Well, I suppose if we just put a few pounds in each.
Yes.
Yeah, I suppose, yeah. I don't mind doing that.
That's decided then.
You count me out. You're like throwing money away. And your sister's not going to be impressed either.
Just you leave Edna to me. All right, Rodney, I'll collect the money and I'll see you later.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Right, OK. Now, can we please get some work done?
Oh.
Welcome home, Dad.
It's good to be back. I wasn't sure I'd ever see this place again. No, you're tough. I never doubted you'd be back.
Do you really believe that?
Yeah, all right, I'll admit I have my moments.
It's hardly surprising, the way I've been flirting with the Grim Reaper these last few months.
Yeah, but that's in the past. Now you've got your pacemaker, you'll be good for a few years yet.
I hope you're right. I've grown attached to this place. Now you're back, I've got a lot to live for.
I agree. And you'll have me to look after you.
That's a scary prospect. Should I be worried?
I believe it's called tough love. Come along, let's get you inside the house.
If you don't mind, I'd like to sit out here for a while. I've been cooped up in hospital.
Okay. Well, I'll bring you out a blanket.
Oh.
Hiya.
Brenda. Well, I'm really sorry for what went on at CAF before, you know. I didn't mean to upset any of your customers around.
I don't think it was your fault.
It weren't really. It's my Uncle Zach. He just gets a bit heavy-handed.
So I noticed.
Family disagreements. Happens all the time in our club, mate.
I'm beginning to realise that. Well, look, we'll say no more about it. So, did you just come in to apologise?
Oh, no, sorry, yeah, shopping. Doing a picnic, eh? Right, I want bread buns, tin dam, crisps, cheese, sausage rolls and pickled onions. You have that?
I think we've got all that.
Wicked. Look, I want it to be classy, Brenda, you know what I mean?
Well, they do say that caviar's overrated.
And that's why there's no fish paste. Can I have a bottle of that sparkling wine and all, Chuck?
We've got real champagne if you want it.
No, I'm on a budget, you know what I mean? I'm just going to save that for after, if you get me, eh?
No, I don't. You're going to tell me.
No, don't want to tempt fate. You going to stand me in the back, then? Oh, no, wait, it's too late, innit? Because you've already done that.
If you mean Zach?
Yes, I do mean Zach. And I'm not taking a blind bit of notice to what you or him have to say. So why don't you stick that in your steak and kidney put... Oi! Stop staring, man. I really tried it.
What do you want?
Word with Donald.
Well, he's just got back from the hospital and he's got nothing to say to you.
A few minutes, that's all I want.
It's all right.
I'm staying with you.
That won't be necessary. Why don't you go and make us some tea?
I've come to collect what you owe me.
I don't owe you anything.
I'm fed up of waiting.
That's too bad.
Either you give me some money now, or I'll tell the world what a cruel and unreasonable husband you were.
That's rich coming from you.
You can't prove I did anything wrong. Now Miles is gone, you don't have any witnesses. And I can't see you wanting to sit through a long court case, not in your current state of health.
You know I never give in to blackmail, so you might as well go now.
Oh, no. I'm not leaving here empty-handed.
I don't need this.
That's too bad.
Right, you can count me in.
Good. That'll be 5 with Lisa.
Oh, that's nice and easy to divide up. Not that that's a problem, you know, with calculators and fingers and that. Actually, I was quite good at maths at school.
You not having a dabble, Doug?
I am not. It's a mug's game, isn't that?
I'll come in.
I don't recall anyone asking you. This is workers only, not management.
What about her? Her is practically one of the girls, and I don't go around lording it over everyone. You own half the business. Anyone got a problem with that?
No.
Don't bother entering a popularity contest. What are you doing here?
Just want a quick word with Lisa.
Go on then.
What's up?
I've been a right Burke. Now, I found Eli in the cafe. Come on strong about Debbie, told him I'd never let him marry her. Thought I'd scare him off. But he wasn't having it. I've made him even more determined.
I don't think it'll make any difference.
You didn't see what he was like.
No, Debbie's her own woman. She'll see sense and tell him where to stick his proposal. Huh?
You should think about your company image. I could throw a lot of mud.
What do you think you're doing?
I want what's rightfully mine.
How dare you come here and threaten my father? You know he hasn't been well.
I told her I wouldn't give in to threats.
I'd like you to leave, now.
You have no idea what I went through living with him.
Oh, poor you. Must have been dreadful having your hands on all that money.
You haven't heard the last of this.
Stay away from my father. You pull a stunt like this again and you will regret it. That's a promise.
I've looked everywhere. I can't find it.
Does Jamie know you've lost it?
I haven't got the heart to tell him. He'd be devastated.
You might never find it. You'd be better off telling him the truth.
Oh, I couldn't.
You've lost a ring. It shouldn't make any difference to the way you feel about each other.
No, it doesn't. But it just meant so much to Jamie when he gave it to me.
Are you sure this is just about the ring?
What do you mean?
He is a lot younger than you. Marriage is a big step. You wouldn't be the first person to get this far and wonder if you were doing the right thing.
How long have you been back?
Not very long. Just wanted a quick word with Diane.
Do you want to grab a drink now you're here?
Well, do you know what? I really need to get back to
Well, there's no need. Everything's sorted. Unless you'd rather be there than here with me.
No, don't be silly.
You keep trying to avoid me.
Oh, goodness.
Hey. I knew you wouldn't be able to resist. There you go, cup hold of that. What do you think? Hey, listen, before you ask, I've washed my hands, so, you know. So cheers.
Cheers.
No crusts on them.
Thanks.
Just glad you could spare me a few minutes.
Don't be like that.
What do you blame me? As soon as I walked in, you tried to leave.
Well, I had to go and see Terry, check everything was all right.
So your ring's not ready then?
Oh, no, it's going to be a couple of days.
Is there something you're not telling me?
No.
Well, beginning to wonder that you've changed your mind about getting married.
Of course not.
Why are you being so twitchy then?
I wasn't aware that I am being twitchy,
Well,
Jamie.
you are being twitchy.
Look, I want to marry you, Jamie. I haven't changed my mind about that, and I never will.
You sure?
I'm absolutely positive. Come here.
You're impressed, aren't you? Go on, admit it.
I'm surprised.
Surprise is alright, I can live with surprised.
I still don't know why you've done it.
I've told you, because I think you deserve it. It's not bad, is it, eh? You know, sitting out here, a few sarnies, different flavoured crisps. We've got a bottle of wine there.
Makes a change.
Yeah, well, you're worth it, mate. Who are you laughing at?
You. This. I can't get my head around it all.
It's just because you weren't expecting it, that's all. It's because you've got me filed in your head under L for Lovable Rogue.
Oh, as if.
Or is it S for sex, God?
Oh, I wonder when you'd get round to that.
Hey, no, look, don't get me wrong. I'm just saying there's more to me than what you think, you know.
You mean you can make sandwiches?
No, listen. I'm trying to be serious about me and you here, Deb. Now, listen, I know we've had our moments, yeah? But we rub along, don't we? And you know how much you mean to me. We have a right laugh, don't we? What?
I might have known.
Debbie, what have I done now?
I know a leg over line when I hear one, Eli. You're trying to get into my knickers as usual.
Would you honestly think I'd got to all this trouble just to have my wicked way with you? Listen to me. Listen, I know I've been known to pull some manoeuvres, but not today. Listen, I swear on my granny's budgie, all I want you to do is just relax and enjoy yourself. Honestly, I'll sit over there. I'm going to stay right out of your way. I'm not even going to touch you. Look, I'll show you what I'm going to do. Look, I'll do this.
You better not try anything, Eli. I mean it.
I won't. I won't. Yeah, look. Peace offering, that.
Right, we're off to have some lunch with some clients, so you're cracking the whip for the next couple of hours.
You think you can handle it?
Well, I could if you didn't undermine me.
Neither of us want to undermine you. Hey, you have our total support. Is that right, Valerie?
Yeah, if you say so.
Right, well, we'd better be off. Don't be late.
Right, you heard Mr. Pollard. You better up your work rate or else.
Else what? Or else nothing. She can't make us.
Do you know what? I'm really getting sick of you lot. Why don't you just get on with it?
It's more fun winding you up.
Right, okay, well, maybe I need to find someone who appreciates the job.
And how are you going to do that?
I could go to an agency.
Don't let us stop you.
Right, I will. I'm bound to find someone better than any of you lot.
Oh, you can't do that. It's our lunch break in half an hour, and if you go, you have to leave the factory unlocked.
She hadn't thought of that.
Ah, she's all talk.
Right. Yeah. But if there's anything missing, anything damaged, I'm holding you, Genesis, responsible.
She's bluffing.
Come on, we'll finish this off, and I've got a few cans there, look.
I've got work to do.
Well, there you go again. Is there a note that won't keep till tomorrow, Deb?
Oh, I suppose not.
Get that down your neck then.
Do you know what? You're right. I have been working too hard. I can't remember the last time I actually went out.
That's why you need someone looking out for you, innit?
Like you mean?
Yeah. You know how I feel about you. And before you kick off, I'm not just talking about your body here. I mean, I obviously fancy you and that, but... Idiot. Look, what I'm trying to say is I'd do anything for you, you know?
Yeah, I know you would. And I know you've gone to a lot of trouble to do all this today, and I'm grateful.
There's plenty more where that came from, you know?
Right, go on then. I'll have a can.
Look, listen, I've no objections to you getting bladdered or anything, yeah? But there is something I wanna say first.
What?
I've been over and over, I've forgotten every flaming word, you know?
What are you talking about, Eli?
You and me.
What do you mean, you and me?
Debbie, I love you. And I think it can make you happy and... will you be my wife?
Don't be stupid, you'd have a pillow.
No, hang on, look, hang on. See?
Eli. Stupid. I fall for it every time.
Listen, it weren't meant to come out like that, Debbie. I had it all planned, love.
It wouldn't have made any difference. The answer would still be no.
You're in shock, yeah, and I am sorry, but I'm not joking. I won't joke about something like this, Debbie. I love you. You know, I know I've let you down, but you don't hate me. You're just flaming mad with me. I know you're better than everyone. You're my future, aren't you?
It's never going to happen, Eli. I don't love you.
I know. I know you do, but it's not just about me, is it? There's Sarah as well.
What about her?
You know, if we get married, then it means you have a better chance of getting custody of her, and I know that's what you want.
I never said I was going to try for custody.
Yeah, but you'd like to, wouldn't you? You know, if I'm wrong, yeah, and you decide not to, then I'll leave you be. I'll just leave you alone. But if I'm right, then you're heading for a proper scrap, you, Andy. You need someone by your side who you can depend on, and that's me, innit? Please come back with me. Please.
If she bothers you like that again, I'm going to call the police. I mean, she could have given you another heart attack.
I dare say. That's probably what she wants.
Well, then we've got to take a hard line with her. You need peace and quiet and rest. You don't need that harpy screaming at you.
I agree, I don't. But the thing about Nicola is she'll do anything for money. And that could make her very useful to us.
I don't follow.
If she worked up at home farm, say, you'd have an ally, and we'd have another set of eyes and ears.
Why would she do that for us?
Because we've got something she wants. I'm sure you can find a suitable carrot to dangle in front of her greedy little mouth.
She's my daughter. I care about her. I want to look after her. That's not a reason to get married.
But we'd be giving her a proper home, wouldn't we? We'd be a family. What's wrong with that?
Yeah, I hear the words, Eli. I just can't believe that they're coming out of your mouth.
Yeah, well, listen to me, Debbie, because I mean every single one of them. You know, we never had proper families, did we? Eh? Neither of us did. And we could give Sarah something that we never had.
I can't marry somebody I don't love.
You keep saying that, don't you? But no matter how many times we've split up, we've always come back together, haven't we?
Yeah. Yes, we have. And then you've lied to me. You've stole from me. I can't trust you, Eli.
Do you know what? I'm sick to death of being a useless streaking out, Deb. You know, folk around here, they cross the street to avoid me. And I can't blame them because of the things I've done. I just want one chance to do something decent with my life. We could get Sarah together. You know, that's what I'm saying. I'll clean myself up. I'll do whatever it takes to prove myself. I just need one chance. That's all I'm asking.
Yeah, I know the tickets are expensive, but look at the prizes.
We bought one between us at the factory. I am on a lucky streak at the moment.
That doesn't mean you're going to win.
You might as well have a go. I've chipped in, and so has your Valerie.
Yeah, and Lisa and Jenny.
Go on, then.
Good girl, that's a spirit. And it is for a very worthy cause. Go.
What are you lot doing here?
We're on our lunch break.
That finished 20 minutes ago. Come on, you should all be back at the factory.
We couldn't get back in.
What? I left you the key.
You left it with the wrong person. I lost it. Misplaced it. Must be here somewhere. It's just I've got a bit of a butterfly mind. I get easily distracted.
I don't believe you. Do you know that you are beyond useless?
Hey, don't you go having a go at Jenny. Pollard left you in charge, and the key is your responsibility.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to be very happy when he gets back.
Anyway, I thought you'd been to an agency.
Well, I think that went rather well. Don't you?
I'd want to give Sarah a proper home. No police knocking on the door in the middle of the night.
I swear, Debbie, them days are behind me. I'm going to get me a job. We'll have money coming in. Sarah can have whatever she wants.
If I agree to marry you, it's for Sarah. That's all. It's business. Do you understand?
I only want us to be together, Deb. That's all I want. Is that a yeah?
Looks like it.
I'm not going to let you down, I swear.
Yeah, you said. On your granny's budgie. I'm not wearing that.
Oh, come on, I went to a lot of trouble getting you that.
Yeah, I know you did. Maybe later, yeah?
Yeah.
You wanted to see me?
Yes. Thanks for coming. I wanted to apologise. Well, I might have been a bit harsh earlier, but I feel very protective towards my father. I'm sure you can understand that. Coffee? 2 coffees, please.
Okay.
I understand why you went to see my father. You think you're entitled to some of his money and you don't intend to give up until you've got it.
Why should I? When Donald was in a coma, I ran the company single-handed and I made a lot of money. Where were you then when he needed you?
You're right. I was a long way away. I agree. I think you should get some money, but you're going about it in completely the wrong way.
I can't afford fancy lawyers.
Well, I'm not talking about fancy lawyers, but you know my father. You don't get anywhere by shouting at him.
If you're trying to get me to back off, you're wasting your time.
I'm trying to help you.
I could do with a bit of peace round here.
We'll do our best. Look, Dad's old school. He won't give you something for nothing. But if you scratch his back, you know how it goes.
I've got nothing to offer him. And he won't let me anywhere near the company after all that's happened.
You know, Dad told me he used to admire your drive, your ambition, your capacity for hard work. Show him some of that.
How?
Well, a proper job might help. That way you won't think you're just a money grabber.
I've got the cleaning business.
You know, I don't think that quite fits the bill. Cake?
Look, don't make a big deal about us being engaged, all right?
Oh, come on, Debs.
No, Eli, I mean it. Not until you've got yourself a job and you've proved you can keep out of trouble.
Well, if that's what you want, we won't have to wait long. Honestly. All right, Jazz.
Fine, yeah?
Want to join us in a bottle of bubbly?
No, I don't want champagne. I'll have an orange juice.
What are you like, you? Do you want same again, then?
Why are you offering to buy champagne? Oh, ignore him. He's showing off.
Oh, come on, let's have it right. We've got something to celebrate.
Eli, I told you.
Look, she's your best mate. You tell her.
Tell me what?
We're getting engaged. Ooh. Hey, listen, just put this on, yeah? Not QT, if you like, but I just want to see it on your finger. Jazz, shut your gob, love. Something's going to fly, innit? Well, she knows now, doesn't she?
Just we'll have a drink, that's all.
You know, you've made me dead happy, you know. Go sit down, I'll get you a drink.
Have you gone mad? Jasmine, it's for Sarah. No, if I'm married, I've got a much better chance of getting custody. And he's happy with that. It was his idea. You're crazy.
Right, I remember David had a spare, so you can all get back to work.
Or can we not finish the drinks?
Yeah, if you want, I'll just take it off your wages.
Oh, well.
Oh, wow.
At least we got an extra hour for lunch.
See you later.
I'll be along later.
Oh,
Right. What's all this about?
I'm sorry?
Well, you invite me here, you apologise, you buy me coffee and cake. I'm not daft. You're up to something.
Can't fool you, can I? All right, it's just a thought, but I could ask around at Home Farm, see if there are any jobs going.
And why would you do that for me?
Well, it is the centre of the Emmerdale universe. It's got to be ordering mops and buckets.
You haven't answered my question. What's in it for you?
If I get you a job there, you'll agree to stay away from my father. And if you do, then I shall try and get him to give you a proper settlement.
Since when were you Lady Bountiful? No, I don't buy it.
Look, you want to move on, and so do I. Now, this is your best chance of getting money from Dad. But, you know, no one's forcing you, and if you prefer a fight, you can have one.
You know my dad works up there.
Is that a problem?
Nothing I can't put right.
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
You reckon he's asked her yet?
I don't know, but something's definitely not right.
Hey, it's okay if we...
Yeah.
Everything all right?
Yeah, fine.
You've had a good day, then?
Oh, no.
What's up?
Look! You've never agreed to marry him?
Yeah, she has. We're engaged.
I warned you!
I told you I weren't going to listen, and I haven't, have I?
How could you be so flaming stupid?
I don't need this.
Well, what do you expect? You're throwing your life away.
You stop overreacting. I'm doing this to get Sarah back.
Listen to me, right? I'm behind her. 110%, honestly.
And as soon as I've got custody, I'll divorce him. I'm not stupid.
What? Hey, no, we never spoke about that, Debbie.
Do you know what? I wish I never put this on. Here. Hey! That's my ring!
I thought you were getting yours cleaned.
Oh, Jamie, I lost it. I didn't have the heart to tell you, but no wonder I couldn't find it. You stole it!
Oh, get stuffed.
Is she telling the truth?
Yuck.
So where did you get it?
I don't know, the shop, one of them jeweller shop.
Oh, liar. What shop?
Right, all right, if you must know, I found it, found the damn ring.
Where?
In a taxi.
Oh. Well, I was in your taxi when I lost it.
So?
So it's mine. Give it back.
Right, well, go on, prove it. You know, you can't afford much a boy wonder here anyway. In first place, to have lost it, you dozy tart.
No, hang on, Eli. Please don't speak to Louise like that. It's
Hey,
disrespectful.
get
You
this,
shouldn't-
At the airport, she gave her number to some geezer. She seen you coming a mile away, Jamie. You're a flaming div, mate. Hey! 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 Get off me, Jamie! It's time, mate. He started it.
Yeah? Well, I'm finishing it.
No, Debbie, don't. Deb! Debbie! Debbie, please, love. Deb!
Good night, good night. It's fine. Get your ring.
Deb! Oh, come on, love, let me in. Hey? Listen, I'm sorry about that ring, yeah? I'll get you another one, no problem. Debbie, it's me and you, that's what matters, innit? Hey? Debbie, listen, love, you didn't mean all that stuff about divorce, did you? Huh? Oh, will you come on? We had it all worked out and we had the perfect arrangement going on. Whoa.
You don't get it, do you? You swore to me you'd never lie or steal again. You can't stay straight for 5 minutes.
Listen to me, right? I know I shouldn't have taken that flaming ring, Deb, but you'd have done the same because, you know, you're a chancer just like me and that's why we're meant to be together, Deb.
It's never going to happen.
Well, what about Sarah?
I don't want you anywhere near her.
If you knock me back now, right, I'm not kidding, that's it between me and you forever. I'm not going to ask you again, Deb.
Oh, good. Can I have that in writing?
God.
Thank you for standing up for me like that. You're very brave.
She's right. Not many blokes would dive into a nest full of dingles.
You're my hero.
Better get back to the bar. Take as long as you like.
Cheers, Dad.
I am. Jamie, I just want to apologise for not telling you about the ring. I knew you'd be so upset and I kind of thought I'd be able to find it.
I don't care about the ring. I thought I was going to lose you.
How many more times do I have to tell you? I want to marry you more than ever.
Well, then let's set a date. How about Christmas?
Well, that doesn't leave us very long to get things organised.
How much time do you need?
Well, what about Bob? He's going to need a lot of support.
Getting married isn't going to stop us doing that. He wouldn't want us to put off our wedding for him, would he? I'll give him something to look forward to, cheer him up.
Do you reckon?
Yes, yeah, I know. I just want to give you the dream wedding, whatever you want. Christmas would be a good time, wouldn't it?
Christmas it is then.
Oh, is it better? Is it better?
I know
you lot thought you were clever taking a long lunch break, but, you know, it's you that's going to suffer eventually.
Oh, well, we might have been a bit silly, but we've made you a nice cup of tea by way of apology.
Oh, yeah, don't worry, we haven't spiked it.
I knew you, Adam.
Sorry we're a bit late.
Nearly done the second bottle of wine.
Well, everyone seems to be beavering away.
Yeah, well, that's because I warned them if they didn't pull their fingers out, they wouldn't reach their quota.
Ah, that's what I like to hear. The firm smack of management.
Unfortunately, it may not be enough.
Yeah, we're ever such a long way behind.
Why?
Because of the lockout.
What lockout? A word. Now.
Look, you're well out of it.
Yeah, don't you think I know that? I'm sorry.
It's all right. Shout me all you like if it helps.
Well, it's not you that I'm angry with, is it? It's me.
Yeah, because you wanted to make it work. For Sarah's sake.
It just proves that I'm not fit to be a mum.
That is rubbish. It proves nothing of the sort.
If I was any kind of mother, I'd have told him to get lost the minute that he opened his mouth.
Well, they're behaving like a bunch of kids. It's not my fault.
You're supposed to be in charge.
I'm going to give him a piece of my mind.
No, don't.
I will not have anarchy on the factory floor.
Yeah, but if you tell them off for what they've done, then it makes me look useless.
You're useless.
I gave you this job to lick that lot into shape. All you seem to have done thus far is turn it into a school playground.
I'll put it right, I promise.
Would you better had? Because if you can't do it, I'll get a grown-up who can.
You're looking pretty pleased with yourself.
Good reason.
Oh, yeah, pray tell.
All in good time.
Orange juice, please, Paul.
Sure.
I've invited David round tonight so you can make yourself scarce.
Don't see why I should.
Stay and be a gooseberry if you want, but if I were you, I'd make other plans.
You could have given me some warning, Nicola.
I'm telling you now.
But where am I meant to go?
Not my problem. Oh, and don't bother saying anything to Paul. He's working tonight. Besides, he thinks we're getting along fine. You wouldn't want to disillusion him now, would you?
Bottle of champagne, please, Paul. Another celebration.
We finally set a date. We're getting married at Christmas.
About time too.
Congratulations. Thank you. And modesty forbids, but if you were looking for a wedding planner with flair and imagination...
Oh, well, I might want to go a little bit over the top.
You think I'd have a problem with that?
Okay, then why not?
Hey.
I know that you never wanted Eli. But when he mentioned Sarah, you saw a chance of getting her. I can understand that.
Still makes me stupid.
No, it doesn't. And maybe you still can get her.
I don't think so.
Well, I could help you look after her. I know it won't be the same as you being married, but we could give her a good home.
Would you really do that for me?
Yeah. Yeah, of course I would.
Look, I really appreciate the offer, but no thanks.
Debs, it's got to be worth a try.
I've been kidding myself. I'm never going to get Sarah back, and from now on, I'm not even going to think about it.
Nora, what the hell are you playing at now?
Lunatic, you're gonna kill me!
You ran out in front of me, woman!
I need to stop!
Oh, really, you mental. Oi, just put your fucking in, will you?
I need to get away!
You're not going to go nowhere and that is stuck. What are you doing? Oi, come on, you can barely stand up. Dan? Danielle, is that you?
Eli.